I did do a live yesterday in the morning on 8/26, but and then I did that, and then I did one at night, but yeah, it was on the wrong channel. So today is 8/27. We're going to talk about not letting anything bother us. We're going to talk about it's 8/27 2025. We're going to talk about why you are a victim, simply because you're blaming yourself. You're always blaming yourself for this, for that. No one cares that you blame yourself. And why do you blame yourself? There's no need to blame yourself, and there's no one to blame. Simply, you're the neutrality, the neutral, observing your thoughts. Your thoughts really aren't you. And how you feel about your thoughts, you're creating that. So you have to understand that, first of all, you can control your thoughts. Second of all, you can control how you feel. It's just that simple. Bunch of deer running. You always blame yourself. But that's you talking. That's your mind just talking to yourself. There is no right or wrong. None of your thoughts are right, and none of your thoughts are wrong. But we get caught up in them all the time. We both have crowns. Hello, Ellen. If you have any questions, post them down below. You know, your mind, simply, it really isn't you. It's something your soul uses. But it can trap you really quick. We always think we're not worthy. We always question ourselves. We think we do something wrong. We don't do nothing wrong. We never did anything wrong. And you're worthy to have anything that you want. You should be happy living life. If you feel the life that you are, you automatically are unbothered by everything. The only problem that you have is in the mind. All your problems are in the mind. Why are they a problem? Because you see it as something negative, and you usually see it as something you need to solve, a problem. But if you just see it as neutral, it's not wrong or right, then there's no problem. You have to get to a point where there's no problem. So stop questioning yourselves and stop creating problems in your head. You are the problem. You literally make yourself a victim. Everybody does it. Oh, I didn't do this in time. I'm a F up. Stop blaming yourself. You're literally talking to yourself, and no one really cares. So neither should you. Because your mind, you are actually not your mind. You just think you're your mind. You think you're your career. But these are just thoughts. You're actually observing these thoughts. So you actually want to stop thinking, because simply you don't have to think. And it's when you feel your best. Why? Because you think, and then you have another thought. And then you've been thinking most of your life, but what's going on? It's just a headache. It's an up and down roller coaster. Simply, you are the life behind these thoughts. You are actually not the thoughts. And you never were the thoughts. So if you want to stop being the victim, stop blaming yourself for whatever you're blaming for. And then see, oh, what's your thoughts? Because you are the awareness of your thoughts. Just like when you go to sleep. Yeah. The problem is you create stress on your head. You don't need to stress yourself out. You never had to stress yourself out. It doesn't matter what people think of you. It doesn't matter what people say to you. Anonymous person, I don't really care. I don't care what you think. Nor do I care what anybody thinks. So you can go tell them whatever you want. You can go tell yourself whatever you want. Mister, I'm full of shit. All your thoughts really don't matter. You only think they matter to you. Really, the only importance of your thinking is because you think it's important. But if you actually stop thinking, what happens is the true self comes up. You actually become your soul. There's no reason to think. There's no reason to add on to your thinking. Oh, this is right and this is wrong. You got to see it from a neutral point when you do think. And another thing is, you feel what is right. It's called feeling. It's not an emotion, it's a feeling. And this is where God guides you through your moral compass. Yeah, because we are just a feeling being. We feel everything around us. When you're stuck in the mind, you don't want to talk to people. You're afraid to say hi. You have fearful thoughts. Hello, Mikey. If we are stuck in the mind, we can choose positivity. So anything that feels wrong in the mind, we change it to feeling positive. We can change how we feel simply through our thoughts. A lot of people don't understand that you can actually curate how you feel. If you're sad, that is a direct correlation having a sad thought. Okay? So your thought, you're generating sadness because that's how you choose to feel. Simply choose positivity and choose happiness. This is God, and this is the positivity of life. When we go beyond the mind, we actually come into feeling our body, feeling the liveliness. This is what we really are. The feeling of earth. The feeling of reality. The feeling of being with God. And the best part is, we don't have to go nowhere. There's nowhere to go. Because wherever we go, we're taking this with us. And we're taking how we feel in our emotional state and ideas. We're taking them with us wherever we go in the world. That's because the only place really to be is right here. The most satisfied you'll ever feel is actually right here inside yourself. It's touching with God. And what God really is, because there's no disturbances. God isn't stressed out. God doesn't have a bunch of ideas. He's not judgmental. He is actually thoughtless. And you too can become thoughtless. And then you feel his presence. And then you just become love. Because life is love. Life is so overwhelming. If you could feel it right now, you would just sit there and cry in happiness. That's how good the life inside you feels. There's no idea about this. That it has no thought. That's why when they talk about God or reality, what is life? Life, all these things are the same. Hello, JM. But what is life? We talk about life intellectually all the time. What is life, though? Life is actually a feeling that we feel. And it's not an emotion. It's to actually feel, wow, I'm alive. It's no idea. It's no thought. Does that make sense? What's up, boss? God bless you all. If we want happiness forever, all we have to do, what happiness forever really is, it's not about what you're doing. You can get to that later. It's actually feeling the life inside of you. That's happiness forever. God, to know God, you have to have no stress. God is so peaceful, so loving. He is relaxation. How's it going? You have to be completely relaxed to know God, to feel him. Because God, he's not thinking. That's all he really is. And it seems like, oh, if he's not thinking, then he's nothing. That's what your mind says. Because it's beyond the mind. That's why they say he's everywhere. Because he is so boundless. Because of the no thought. That you have to feel him. That's why you don't see him. Okay? And that's why he sends messengers. So he can work through them. So when we feel God, which is inside of us, okay? It's an energy. It's not even inside of us. It is, but it's flowing through us. This is what life is. And it's the feel. So let's say this, then we'll read JM's comment. You are the center of the universe. You are it. All the answers are inside of you. Not through the thinking mind, but through feeling what you should do. This is where you feel good about doing something, which is God speaking to you. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Good morning. When I first started meditating during the pandemic 2020, yeah, yeah. God is really always laughing. Anything positivity, anything positive, that is God. Yeah. And God is always laughing. Yeah. Because life is such a joy. That's great that you had that experience, JM. Yeah. Because our mind is basically like a hologram. It wants us to get grasped up in it. So we become an individualized, crystallized self, crystal self, and it's for us to have a limited experience, for us to self-identify. Then we don't want to feel that anymore. We don't want to feel egotistical. We want to feel love, and we want to join God, the all-pervading life, instead of being a little limited life. But when you're caught up, the mind is the only illusionary. Because all your problems, just think about any problem. They're all in your head. When you see all your problems as neutral, they're not a problem. You become a victim when you consider it a problem. It's funny. It's like, oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. Well, if you feel some type of way about it, such as negative, then it is a problem to you. And it is the problem. The problem is the thought about it. And all your problems, even if you feel pain, if your leg is broken or you have some cancer, you feel that. But it's not a problem on your mind. It's a big difference. So the problems are generated within your mind. Yeah. It was grace. Yeah, because that's exactly what it is. Everybody's always running around. Once you find God and once your mind slows down, you start walking super slow. You're not going to notice God if you're always running around. Never. It's not going to happen. God is a very subtle, the life force of reality or energy. It's it's invisible, and also it's stillness. That's why they say God is grace. And once you feel God or feel the life inside of you, you're not going to be taking directions from your mind. Your mind is not going to be all this chaos. So if you only have a couple thoughts, first of all, don't let them bother you. Then you feel relieved. But if you already only have a couple thoughts, you're highly spiritually advanced. Yeah. Because you need to slow down to feel God. And then you can speed it up to a certain pace. Yeah. Your mind's telling you this, and your mind's telling you that. It's basically AI. But you are not the mind. You are the awareness. You are the awareness of what's going on in your mind. Observe your thoughts. Don't touch them. Stop categorizing. Your mind is just a heap of past memories. That's what your mind is. From past lifetimes, from previous ambitions, and previous permissions, such as, oh, I wanted to do this. That's why when you come into the present moment, what the present moment really is, how to feel oneness with God, it is simply one moment that's forever, and it's not thinking. That's what it means to become to the present moment. Because there's no problem. There's no stress. You feel free, utterly relaxed. Yeah. There's a reason why Buddha, he's not going around becoming an Olympic weightlifter. Yeah. There's a reason why Jesus wasn't running marathons. Because he feels so relaxed. You command your mind. Stop taking commands from it. You tell your mind what you want to think. There is no self. There is no you, which is self-identified through your thought. Like, your thought is your identification. It's your whole life crisis. My job. What am I going to do? Any problem you have in the mind, any self in any thought, you are the no self when you stop thinking. It's just clear. And you actually begin to feel life. You become the feeling of life, which is not thinking. It's the most grand thing you could ever feel. It's happiness forever. Calmness. Yeah, it's just sitting here. Adam, and Atman. Yeah. JM. Like, if I fall over right now and trip, it's okay. If I fall and die right now, it's okay. Yeah, all words basically come from like the same word. Atom. Like the atom inside of you as like a molecule. That is kind of like a decisive, or sorry, a deceiving way of putting it. That's not actually, you know what I mean? It's more deceiving because no one would ever like make that connection. Yeah. The thing is, we are life, and we don't need to do anything. We don't need to say anything. We don't have to feel any emotion. This is as simple and easy as it gets. You are no self. You are no thought. And you are not an idea. You are a life entity which is everywhere and everything. It's all there is. And it is non-thinking. Therefore, it is a feel. The whole universe is just a feeling. It's an energy, yes, but what the hell does that mean? It's just an idea. All your life is an idea until you begin to feel it. What is energy and what is life and what is God? Simply, it's the feel of life inside of you. Yeah. Once you feel this, you don't need to read the Bible. Not that it's wrong or right, because then you feel connected to Jesus. You don't really need to read anything. All points to humanity's awakening. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about drugs, because it just came to me. Maybe because someone was talking about it yesterday. Not on here though. What happens when you do drugs is people sometimes lose their mind. They actually they have an ego death. That's why someone would take drugs, basically. Because any insights that you get on drugs, you can get those insights without taking the drug. And some people don't like to hear that. So drugs are really for fun, or you can say plant medicines. But people, they want to stop thinking. So it's logical that they would take ayahuasca, lick the toad, peyote. You want to stop thinking because you know it's not the real you. Even when you hear this, you feel it, the resonance. Because I'm not speaking from my mind. I'm speaking from the soul, the Atman. I'm speaking with the heart. If you do something that feels wrong, that's why you have to tap into your intuition. This is your compass, your morality. If something feels wrong, then that's an indication that you shouldn't do it. If you're with somebody and it feels wrong, I don't care if you've been with them for 9 years. It's time to leave. It's time to depart. But if you ignore the feeling, then you're going to set yourself up for more negative resonance. So all of life is just a feel. When you do drugs, you're basically trying to stop thinking. And what drugs, they will get you to stop thinking, some of them. Okay? It depends on the one. But the thing is, first of all, they take energy away. Any drug does. Whether they give you an increased energy for a little bit, they eventually take more energy away. That's why the spiritual people don't want you to take them, because it makes it harder to have no thoughts. Okay? Because they take you, the more energy you have, the more easier it is to live life and become enlightened. Yeah. Because, so, when you have no thoughts and you do a drug and it happens, you are, it's almost like you're not aware. You're not aware that you're not having any thoughts. That's the problem. You don't know, you feel good, you start feeling maybe good, but you don't know why. And do you see, that's why you don't need the drug. First of all, it's only temporarily. And again, if we were to categorize drugs, they're just there. They do have medicinal uses, but I would say they're just for fun. What people want to feel something. Yeah. They want to feel the life inside of them. We all always want to feel the life inside of us, because our brain, it's just a construct. It's not feeling the life. So the drugs basically, they make us fall below thinking, so we don't really have many thoughts, and we can step into awareness, but it doesn't stay. And people don't know why, so they go back to doing the drug. This is how addiction forms. Oh, I felt so good. Well, you felt so good, but you don't know why. So you have to see, this is the biggest problem with anybody. You have to see your thoughts, and you have to see when there's no thoughts. This is when you become aware. The space in between your thinking, it is the real you. That's why you feel good when you sleep. Not because you're sleeping, because you're not thinking. What do you think death is? Death is a non-thinking state. It's a feeling. So when you die, you stop being associated with your mind, and you die to your thoughts, and then you feel the being that you are, which is always forever alive. You cannot die when you feel this, because it perpetually is never-ending life. Your thoughts, oh, I'm going to die. You have a fear of death. But that's simply just a negativity. If you've seen death as positive, simply your thought dies. Oh, I'm afraid of death. Or what's going to happen when I die? Well, when you do die, that thought dies and you begin to feel the life that you are. Now the kicker is, you can do this right now. So die to your thoughts. Then the real you is revealed. Even if you do take a drug, alcohol, become aware when you're not thinking. Don't feed into your thoughts. Don't even pay attention to your thoughts. Become aware when you're not thinking. That is awareness in itself. And that is merging with God. Even if it's only temporarily. Yeah. So you are your own victim. You create the problems in your head. Well, uncreate the problem. Don't be fazed by you. Don't be fazed anything outside of you. Yeah. We are just life, and it is a feeling. Has nothing to do with the mind. Maybe that just happened right now. KTH Whack. Thanks for joining. No one else has said that. Yeah. There's no one to become aware. Yeah. There is no self. Yeah. And it is the no thoughts. It is the emptiness. And then you merge with all the life around you. Because what we really are is the feel of life. The awareness behind our thoughts. We are here to enjoy life. To feel what we want to do. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. God, in reality, Because you want to know the answers to life. You want to know. Well, you can. And it's not through the mind. You feel an indication through what makes you feel good. You feel a calling. And you feel what you love to do. And do you see how it's not thinking? It's vibrating in your body. It's a pulling. Yeah. If I didn't feel called to do this, hop on it. I'm being serious. If I didn't feel called to jump on the live, an actual pull, why the hell would I jump up on this live then? Yeah. I did it because I feel love. And I love you guys. And I want you guys to feel love and happiness. Just being in here gives you happiness. It grants you life. Simply because I'm letting it flow and emanate through me, out of me. Hello, Lego. Smile. You don't need to smile about nothing. Be happy. It's who you are. How is everybody this morning? And you better tell me happiness. What we're searching for is within inside of us. Everything is a guide. Your work is a guide. If you don't like your work, well then let it be a guide to find what you do like. What you feel you want to do with your life, your partner, they're going to feel good to be around. Your friends, they're going to and trust me, it's not like everyone feels good to be around. That's why these monks, that's why people isolate themselves. Yeah. But you don't have to. What you want to do with your life, you simply feel it. A green screen of me. That's what I'm eating. How's it going? Enjoy your walk. Love is not something you think about. You feel it. Anger comes from what you think about. Your thought makes you angry. You really are no self. There is no you. And once you stop thinking, you get to experience this. Yeah. Do we like the green screen? I'll throw a little up. Yeah. Life isn't about making money. Even though you may be caught up in it, it's about doing what you love. That's why you have something you want to do that you love. Yeah, this is what I ate yesterday. I couldn't eat anything else. Because my body's messed up. Yeah. You are alive because you feel. It's not about chasing money. Because money is not what you truly want to do. It's what you love to do. Yeah. Instead of your no self, no thoughts, you come back. The veil is lifted. And not too many people are saying this. You feel who you are. You feel like what you want to do, and it's the greatest expressive. You feel you want to go. You want to go to Alaska. You want to go travel to Africa. You want to be a musician. You always have this feeling in you. First of all, it's life, and it's calling you. And when you pay attention to that, your whole life works out. You just simply, you feel you have to do this. That's because you have to do it. Anything that you're doing right now is because you have to do it. Or you thought you had to. But whatever you really want to do, because that was maybe a mirage, you're right where you are. You're at the perfect place. But now feel where you want to go. Feel what tickles you the most. Everything else is bullshit. And I'm gonna have to pull up in a second. Yeah. Maple syrup. Yep. Ice cream. Yeah. That's the only thing I could eat. Yeah. All there ever is this feeling towards life. Whatever excites you the most. No one can tell you anything. Whatever you feel called to do in this life, go do it. No one else is going to do it for you, and you are unique. It is your life path. And that will lead you to other things. Did you have ice cream again, Lego? How's it going? Yeah. You never do nothing wrong. There is no self. Everything you do is really right. It doesn't matter if you can't make a choice. Making a choice is the right choice. Whatever choice you do, always say it's the right one. And it always is. You can always change your choice. And whatever you feel the most is what you need to go do. Yeah. Yeah, we just had a nice to see you, Adrian. I had a green screen up. And it was a picture of what I ate yesterday and today, because I can't eat nothing else. Life is so beautiful. It's not in the mind. Constructive criticism, it's your own mind. Stop criticizing everything. More importantly, yourself. We always criticize ourselves. We are our own, we are the victim. But there is no victim. Beef is the best? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My body, so when I eat just meat, my body is like messed up and it basically gets constipated. Yeah. When I just eat meat, I, I mean, I know this happens to other people. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, yeah, I got to eat food for like 5, 7 days, but then I haven't been able to really eat food for the last 3, 4 days. Okay? Very small amounts. I mean, very small. Probably what you eat for breakfast is what I ate all day. Like, that's all I had. Yeah. That's actually why I even eat the ice cream. And for some reason, I can eat peanut butter. Yeah. It doesn't make sense, but it's true. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why I just got the yogurt. Sometimes I don't think about that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I haven't ate peanut butter in so long, but for some reason, because I guess it's so processed and it's so like a liquid, I can basically take it. Yeah. But every time that I eat meat, basically, I get constipated. I seem to get constipated no matter what. Yeah, so I can't just go and just eat meat and doesn't matter how much fat I add to it. It's not changing it. Yeah. Else I would, you know what I mean? What the hell? Yeah. I'm well, since we're almost over with the live anyway. I'm taking basically a candida slash yeast medicine now. The thing is I've already been getting tiny bits better, but it's just the problem of me eating. Am I eating or not? Yeah. And I'm taking that medicine. I just started that. I got the yogurt in. I'm trying new things. I'm always trying like new things. That's yeah. Just because, my body is specialized right now. And yes, with the yogurt, with the bacteria, I've tried it before. It's not like, oh, this is like some new thing. But I am adding that. The body breaks down the body breaks down. Yeah, but this all started because like the vegan diet and because basically it just put my body into like a fight or flight mode because I was starving and then I was shaking for like 9 years straight. And I was sitting outside of my body. So that's another reason why I know I'm not the body or the mind. I was like, it was like if you were like, had a dream, but you were just like sitting outside of your body. But I like woke up and felt like that every single day. Like it never ended. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, JM. There is a solution though. That's the thing is whatever's going on, there is always a solution. You may have to go through years, you may have to go through hell. The high meat, I've made high meat like way long time ago, like a bunch of times. And actually, I just had to throw out like some fresh new meat, fish. Because, well, what happens when I take, there's histamines or whatever, and it doesn't, it doesn't do anything for me. Not saying it does not other stuff for other people, but it doesn't improve my gut health. Neither does raw milk, even though I love it and like it. You know what I mean? Yeah, the high meat did nothing. And it made me like really itchy sometimes because of like histamines. Basically just my body not digesting it. I mean, I can't really keep high meat where I'm at. So I guess we're just going to talk for these last couple minutes. But I did have many batches that I've made even kind of recently. Yeah, but it smells like so bad. You have to be living with people that like approve. Yeah. And I was actually making it for somebody, so it wasn't even for me. And I have a little bit going on right now, but I threw the other shit out. 'Cause every time I take supplements and multivitamins, I don't really notice anything. You know, I I did say, even recently I was taking some vitamins. I even took electrolytes, like the and just to try, whatever. But I don't really notice like it's not, you know what I mean? I appreciate the help though. The solution is not to care about it. For your instance, Lego. Yeah. I was talking about like people that have like an illness. Yeah. Yeah, that's people are born how they are born. You can't change. Again, you can't change how you look. You can though, but it's like if you're happy, you're naturally going to be attractive. If you're miserable, your aura is going to be miserable. Yeah. We go through puberty twice. That's the first time I've ever heard anybody say that. Yeah. No, I mean, food for development is it's one of the most crucial things. And yeah, I mean, but people are still living and most people don't even care. Yeah, like if you do take like supplements, I mean, when you're messed up and it's for so long or it's so severity of it, you're gonna eventually you're just gonna try everything. That's that's why I tried raw food. That's how I got into raw meat. You know, it's but that you gotta understand, like raw meat may be like a thing to you, like an eye opener, but I've tried so many other things too, and it's no different from any of the other things I tried, though you may value that more. Yeah. And I do, the reason why I even eat raw meat is because it definitely, I don't know if I'm absorbing all of it, but it definitely, it doesn't weigh you down like cooked food is. Yeah. But am I absorbing it is a whole nother question. Yeah. And you'll never know how raw meat makes you feel, even though it sounds disgusting, until you actually experience it yourself. Yeah, there's no talking about it. It's yeah, yeah. I mean, I've taken magnesium. I've had a whole bag of magnesium. You know, yeah. A lot of this stuff I don't even feel affect me. Like 10 years ago, when my mom gave me magnesium, you know, I would basically go to sleep in the middle of the day. But I don't feel that effect from it. Okay? Yeah. Well, the thing is, a lot of women, they're being influenced. It's not even them. A lot of women are being influenced to shake their ass. We just we just got to see it, or just not pay attention to it. Like just not even because then it's not real. It's only real when you think about it or when you feed into it. I can watch a woman shake her ass right in front of me right now, but if I just simply watch it, it won't arouse me. If I start thinking with my dick or just thinking, oh, then thinking about sex, well, here we are. Then I'm in a whole different realm. I'm feeding into her energy. I'm all of a sudden lusting. But outside of that, it's peaceful. Yeah, yeah. It's really not wrong or right, though. Yeah. Like I've never really like on my spiritual like TikTok. I started like just watching whatever they gave me, and I've never watched it before. And it's just like a woman shaking their ass to trends. I mean, just nonstop. Yeah. It it'd be different though if this is how I see it. If the woman on the screen actually came and like had sex with me and or provided something in my life, then I would value it. I probably would. But these women, I never see them in real life. Yeah. Never see anyone even acting like that. And they're not giving me any value, so to speak. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, don't take the dream too seriously. Yeah, Adrian's right on the point. We've been talking all day. He already came in with what we know. Yeah, magnesium makes you tired. Yeah. Well, Lego, the thing is, you are already living the best experience. To think that there's a better experience out there, that's the illusion. And so now you can, oh, this is what I really want to do. And now you can do that. But the best experience is just to feel the life in you. There's nowhere to go and nothing else to feel. And when you do feel this, uh, it will call you to do other things. Uh, you know, sometimes it's doing nothing. It's, yeah. You could want to go to Egypt. If you have a freaking image of Egypt on your mind nonstop, that means you want to go to Egypt. Yeah. What people get away with, though, Lego, it has nothing to do with you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for being here, Adrian. I did come on yesterday morning. I came on last night, but I was on the wrong YouTube channel. So, yeah, I was on the wrong one. Yeah, Lego, the whole world may treat you better if you look good, quote unquote good, but first of all, you don't look bad. No one inherently looks bad, and that's just something you have installed in your noggin from watching all this black pill and whatever else. You never thought about that before this. Yeah, and people, yeah, and it doesn't matter. It only matters because you think it does, but that's the whole point is you got to get to a point where it doesn't matter. You're coming there anyway, whether it's here in 3 years. Yeah. You act like, the thing is, it seems like these black pill people, they act like everybody's the ugliest looking troll. 7 out of 10 to 9 out of 10 people, they all look good. Yeah. It's not like you have like burn marks on your face, which I could understand if someone literally looks scary because of some defect. Yeah. Like they show me from people from India, like advertisements, their mouth will be like mixed in with their nose. Yeah, like that's obviously that's a deformity. But again, if that person grew up, they would have to live with that. That was their choice and their karma. Yeah, he lets you suffer till you had enough. I don't see like many people that look that. Yeah, it's well. Hey, that's a great way. The black pill has made you kinder and nicer to all people. Well, I didn't know that, and that's positivity. That's great, Lego. You ate the apple, my friend. But Lego, you're the one like rating. It doesn't matter what someone's rating is. You know, nothing ever really mattered. And this is what happens when you die. Yeah. Most the thing is people get upset and then they just stay upset. Hence, you are the victim. But there's nothing you can do, and it's not a coping mechanism. It's just accepting reality, and then you are free. You are free once you accept whatever that you won't accept. The yeah, again, yeah, the most celebrities and all these girls who shake their ass because they're not doing what they truly want to do. They don't want to shake their ass. So, there is a few that want to, and they're happy and they're living their life and they're excited about shaking it. And the same for men. But they're not doing what they truly want to do. So a lot of these people, movie stars especially, musicians, they're so depressed. Adrian is right. Yet again. Yeah. We're depressed because we're trying to impress society, and we can only control it inside of us. We can't control outside. There's way too much going on. And what's happening is, it is. You get depressed when you get factuated with your mind. And your mind, oh, I'm depressed. You're depressed. No, you're just listening to your mind. My higher self. Lego, like, I'm telling you, the women that you see on social media, 9 times out of 10, yes, they were attracted because of looks and that's how they got into it. Doesn't mean they're happy. Doesn't mean she isn't a bitch. And he's not an asshole. Most people that I actually know in real life, Their relationship is not based off of looks. Yeah, they both look okay or good, but it's based because they actually have love for each other. Really, really. It's not like, oh, it's all about looks. Even the first girl I was with, like pretty much every relationship that I actually know, other than the social media bullshit, they all are in a relationship that they love the other person. Why would someone get with someone who's a beast and have a kid? Yeah. Anyways, we're about to look at one of my chickens. Yeah, but looks initially. There you are. Looks initially, they make you feel a different way per the person. These are beautiful chickens. They're just so beautiful. Yeah. Well, basically, and I'll end it after this. I'm gonna be getting I'm gonna be getting like a space where people can live for free, and we're gonna raise food there or go get our own food. These these chickens are for eggs. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much already have like the little farm for people to come to. Yeah. Yeah, you can call it an ostrom. You can call it a commune. And I plan on building one. Or, yeah, I plan on building a couple, so it's not just like one. Yeah, and all you guys are welcome to come visit. It's not really about me. It's for other people. Yeah, so they don't have to. They can live for free, or more so, be stress free, and then we'll generate income, because we'll generate income at the place. The problem is most of us are working individually. If we all even set a little time to focus on one thing all together, then we would be making money off of that, and then you wouldn't have to work whatever job that you're busting your ass for. Yeah. This life is actually about coming together. Yeah. So most. Casper's hideout. Yeah. I like Casper's hideout. It's super tall. Casper's hideout though sounds like a cave in Australia or somewhere. Like next to like the seaside, a cave. The chickens go in the afternoon anyway. Well, we're gonna be on here tomorrow morning. I love all you guys. God bless the world. God bless your souls. Do whatever that makes you happy and excites you the most. It was nice seeing you, Adrian. Hello, Fusion Styles. Yeah, it's very clean up here. Yeah, I mean, I plan on seeing everyone that's on the internet. I plan on paying all of you a visit. Yeah. Trust me, this is, I'm going to be traveling very soon. As soon as my body gets better. Do I know you, Fusion Styles? Or are you just saying your name is Chris? The whale swallowed the black pill. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, just follow what excites you the most, what you feel the most, and feel all the glory. Feel it. Feel this. I'll be here tomorrow in the AM. I love all you guys. God bless you all. It was so nice being here with all you guys. Be happy. Smile. Give someone else kindness. And be gentle with life. Because being too aggressive, people are not going to understand that. Especially if someone's already aggressive. That's a key.